Vande Sambhum Mahapatim Suragurum Vande Jagat Karanam Vande Pannagabhushanam Shashidharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashankavanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, we have been talking about Karma Yoga. Karma, all people are engaged in. Every activity, every action, every doing, every work is action. When we do it as a burden, it is karma. When we do it unwillingly, it is karma. When we do it reluctantly, it is karma. When we do it for a fruit, it is karma. When we do it, a karma. Karma yoga it is when we do it with love. Karma yoga it is when you do it skillfully. Karma yoga it is when you do it morally with uprightness. Karma yoga it is when you do it ethically for the welfare of others. Karma yoga it is when you don't expect anything in return. Karma yoga it is when you do it unselfishly. Karma yoga, when translated into modern English, is of two words: professional ethics. Unfortunately, we don't find professional ethics in our country. We find only corrupt ethics. This professional ethics is both singular and plural. Professional ethics is the phrase which is the right translation of Karma Yoga into modern English. What is professional ethics then? Profession is an action performed for livelihood. Profession is vritti in Sanskrit. We have hobbies. Hobby is not for an income. Hobby is for our love. Painting is my hobby. I don't make a business of it. Singing is my hobby. I don't take money for it. Many hobbies we have. That hobby, in English, another word is vocation. V-O-C-A-T-I-O-N. Hobby is pravrutti. You have aptitude for it. You have liking for it. You do enjoying it. That is pravrutti. We have many hobbies. We have many professions. And when hobby becomes a profession, we love it better. I love to paint. I am a professional painter. My hobby is to sing. I am a professional singer. I put my brain in it. And I make my livelihood out of it. Speaking is my hobby. I become a professional speaker. I make livelihood of it. I get a little income for my living. So, pravritti is what we love, what we like, what our hobby is. Vritti is a profession which gives us livelihood. If pravritti and vritti are one and the same, we enjoy life, we become karma yogis. Unfortunately, our love is elsewhere, our profession is elsewhere, then there is a clash. We love a girl, marry another girl, then there is a problem. You marry the girl whom you love, then you enjoy. You love and marry, opposite, reverse. You marry and love, you have a hobby, you love it, make it a profession. No sir, I got into this job, I got into this profession, love that profession. Love and do and love, they make no difference. Unfortunately, we love some other activity, we are engaged in some other activity. We sit in the office, do the homework, domestic work, wife's work, children's work. Use the office phone. The time which we are expected to spend for the profession, we spend for our loving people. There comes the clash. We come to Maitrimilan reluctantly, unwillingly for attendance. We sleep, we do the mobile, we send SMS, receive SMS, our minds are not here. We love and do and love. So, modern professional ethics is the right word. Ethics is humanism for the welfare of others. Profession is the perfection of your hobby. When the hobbies are perfected and performed for the welfare of humanity, then it is called professional ethics, and that is Karma Yoga. You fight perfectly for the welfare of others. You write perfectly for the welfare of others. You work out your office in such a way that it is perfect, no more improvement for the welfare of others. You sing in such a perfect way for the happiness of others. Anything can be perfected, and when you make it perfect and feel comfortable while doing that action, it's called kushalam, comfortable. Yoga, karmasu, kaushalam, skillfully I do it, resourcefully I do it. Example, I am a retired man. My son is in US with his wife. They have a daughter. My son wanted his daughter to be brought up in India, in Indian culture, under discipline, so that tomorrow her husband will not scold for bad bringing up. He wanted his daughter to be skilled, disciplined, obedient, a good housewife in future. So he left his daughter with me. I am an old man, my wife is equally old. We have the granddaughter of that particular age, a beautiful, young, sweet girl. She is doing her +2. Next morning is the physics examination or biology examination or chemistry examination. Previous night electricity failed at 7:30. There is no candle, there is no lamp, but the girl is weeping, Tata, tomorrow examination. My wife was listening to the granddaughter. The granddaughter is weeping because there is no electricity and tomorrow there is an examination. My wife came. You old man, she called me. Yes, the child is weeping, do something so that you get the light. What do you want me to do? See, I am an old man, what can I do? Don't you know how to change the electric wire and all that? You might have studied in your MSc physics. I said something. I am 78 years. Long ago I read about the fuse and all that. Do something. See that there is electricity. Immediately I looked in the left direction. The other house had the electricity. I looked in the right direction, that house also has electricity. Up, there is. Below, there is. Only our house lost. No, something must be done. Then I pulled the chair, went to the fuse box, stood up. I was trying to pull out the fuse carrier. My wife came. Hey, old man. At this age, do you want me to take the risk? I am taking the risk, not you, I said. If you die, become a widow. At this age, you didn't want me to take the risk. If I don't do anything, you are scolding me. If I try to do something, you are scolding me. You wife, you are born only to scold me. Yes, women are meant only to scold men, but they don't say it outside. There is at home. Then I have to pull it. She said, did you read Bhagavad Gita? Yes. Karmasu kaushalam. Skillful, you don't have skill. How do you get the skill if there is a training? There is a training in cooking, there is training in singing, there is training in speaking, there is training in office management, there is training in physics, there is training in... So, there must be training. I don't have the training, therefore you are unfit. Opposite house, there is a young electrician. You call him, he will do the work. So what is first required for any karma? Perfection in that activity. Dexterity in the activity. Skillfulness in the activity. We should feel comfortable while performing that activity. That is kaushala. Then I say, what is the guarantee he will come when I go and call him? He is very willing. You have the proficiency, you have the efficiency, but don't bargain. If anybody requires your services, keep your services at their disposal. He is such a young, handsome man, skillful man, all he will come. Ask, thou shalt be given. The door shall open. Then I slowly wanted to go. My dear wife, I go, I call him. He is trained, very good. He will come, excellent. But having come, he will ask me, sir, do you have a screwdriver? I don't have. Do you have the cutting plier? No, I don't have. What can I do, sir? It's already 7:30, you don't have screwdriver, you don't have cutting plier, you don't have the copper wire. What can be done? Nothing can be done. Tomorrow we shall see, he will go. What do you want me to do? No, he is such a skillful man, resourceful man. If there is no screwdriver, he will use the back of the spoon. He will use the nail. If there is no cutting plier, he will use the teeth. If there is no copper wire, he will somehow manage. How does he manage? That boy is very intelligent. Earlier he came, there was no copper wire, there was no silver wire, there was no aluminum wire. Then he said, Uncle, do you have an old saree of your wife? Yes, bring it. And from that, he took one wire of zari, folded it, twined it, made it a wire and used it. Such a resourceful man. If there is no LCD projector, I don't teach. If there is rain, I don't teach. If there is no blackboard, I won't teach. If there is no gas, I won't cook. Normally, never does she cook. Unfortunately, there is no gas. No woman cooks now. Most unfortunate hotels are thriving because our women are refusing to cook. And retired men, I am a retired, you husband, you are retired, why should I not have the retirement? Unfortunate. Now, this man will say, no, my wife said, he is such a wonderful man, he is resourceful. Kaushalam. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu took a blade of grass, enchanted it, and he threw it, it killed Sakasura. Vallavanakku pullu. When you are capable, even a small instrument is enough to do the wonderful work. Never have lame excuses. If you are skillful, you are capable of doing it. Okay, he is highly resourceful, wonderful. He will come. Then he will ask me to show the torch. My hand is wavering, moving. That old man said, you hold it. He will scold me. No, he is very modest, he is very kind. While doing the activity, don't get irritated, don't become angry with your husband or wife or children. How many officers are not barking like dogs? How many husbands are not scolding the wives? How many wives are not beating the husbands? Everywhere we find anger. Slowly, steadily, calmly, coolly, with all loving expression, you perform. He is such a young boy, he will not scold you. Okay. He is skilled, trained, he is resourceful, he is modest, he is cool, he comes, and then my granddaughter is very beautiful, white, slim, very attractive. When she goes to the school, there will be at least 30-40 people observing her, looking at her when she is getting into the city bus or getting out. Now, that boy is 20 years, electrician. And my granddaughter is 16 years, very beautiful. He comes, he is changing the wire, he will be looking at her. How many officers are not looking at their secretaries in the office? We have distracted attention. We are not concentrated in the activity. It's not Karma Yoga. We are misusing the office, abusing the office for our personal sensual gratification. I say that boy is 20 years, this girl is 16 years. When he comes, slightly he will be looking at her. No, he is such a sincere, faithful boy. He has no distractions. He will have his concentrated attention only in the work. Very, very good, you say, whatever you say is excellent. But my dear wife, he comes, he does everything. But while going, he wants some money to be given, 5 rupees, 10 rupees. I am a miser. I don't want to give anything. Old man, you need not give anything, he doesn't expect anything from you. He does it out of service. He does not expect any remuneration. He comes, skillfully he comes, resourcefully he comes, with modesty and calmness he works. He does not have the distraction, he does not look at the girl, and he does the work without expecting any money. Okay, fine. All the qualifications of a Karma Yogi he has, very good, my dear wife. Do you mean to say I should go and ask him? I am 78 years, retired Vice Chancellor, retired principal, retired NDA principal, a renowned person, old man, that boy is a bacha, 20 years. Do you want me to go? Old man, how many times should I say? You need not go. He himself will come. Why does he come? When he finds no light in the house, he will come such a generous man. Spontaneously he comes. My wife was telling, somebody knocked on the door. Uncle, how is it you don't have electricity? Why has come? A Karma Yogi knows the needs of the society. A good husband knows the needs of the wife. Wife knows the requirements of the husband. A teacher knows the requirement of the student. Without asking, you must be in a position to give spontaneously. Mother knows the needs of the baby, gives milk. She takes care. She doesn't make any publicity of the food she has given to the son. What a great Karma Yogi is the mother at home. She trains herself to perfection. She starves, she takes medicinal food. She willingly serves the baby. She does this scavenging work. She does not expect any remuneration from the child. As and when the baby requires something, she readily responds. Rather, even before the child weeps, she is ready to give the milk. We have the concrete example of a karma yogi in front of us in our house. How is it we are unable to raise to the expectations of a karma yogi? A karma yogi is a dexterous, skillful. He has the training. He perfects his work. And he is resourceful. With the minimum available equipment he is capable of. All our great rishis, did they have the PowerPoint presentations? Did they have the LCD projectors? Video cameras? How beautifully they taught. Did the old ladies have the modern mixies and grinders? Did they not give the beautiful food with the resourcefulness? When you love, you are ready to serve. When you serve, you sacrifice. You are skillful, you are resourceful, you are calm, cool, you are spontaneously available without expectation of anything in reward. Such is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga, when translated into modern English, is professional ethics. Ethics is humanism. When I sign the file, it's not a mere signature. How many lives are affected by the signature? When I take a class, how many people are being molded in future? I have the responsibility to mold them. I cannot take it light. Every bit of my movement is being observed. Parents have to be the exemplary models, yet acharat sreshtaha. We are responsible individuals. We cannot afford to be corrupt. We cannot afford to be immoral. We cannot afford to be unethical. Moral uprightness, ethical excellence, perfection in the performance, resourcefulness, without expecting any reward like a mother, and spontaneously available for the service of the people. These are some of the qualifications of the man of professional ethics. Sri Krishna asks Arjuna to be a karma yogi. Let us meditate on the greatest karma yogi, Sri Krishna, and let us try to invite the spirit of karma yoga.